find a way to make them the same. And how do we make them the same, folks? Check this out. We have to find the least common multiple. We have to find the least common multiple, okay? When we find the factor, we do the big F. When we find the multiple, we use the big M, okay? So, but with the big M, it's nothing more than your pick and choose charts, okay? And I'm going to show you in just a second how we do that. But right now, the first thing you got to do is see you got a 6 and you got a 9. And I'm going to put an equal sign right here. Why am I putting an equal sign? Because we're going to find a equivalent fraction so they both have the same denominator, okay? And I'm going to show you here, just here. Here we go. Now, with my 6's, okay, I need to do my 6's. And what I'm going to do is just my multiplication facts that give me a 6, okay? Or my factor times a factor is going to equal the multiple of 6. Factor times a factor equals the multiple of 6. So we're going to go straight in order. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's where I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to put an X that stands for multiplication. All I'm doing. And now I'm going to do repeated addition. And when I say repeated addition, all I'm going to be doing is keep adding on 6. Okay? That's all I'm doing. Nothing fancy. That's all the pick and choose chart is. I made 1 times 6 is going to be 6. Okay? Now, just me. You don't have to. You can count whatever your teacher shows you. But what I do is I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I count my fingers that way. I just use the little notches here. And so what I do, I already got 6. 1 times 6 is 6. What comes after 6? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. We saw 6 times 6 earlier, I do believe. Because we talked about 36. And a lot of numbers pop up the same. We'll come up to 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay, and this is the first side of my M. So when I say my big M, on this side of the M, I want to have one set, have my 6's over here. In the middle, we're going to put what's going to be common. In the middle, we're going to put what's going to be common. So we're going to go over here. Uh-oh. Am I okay doing this? So now we got our 9s. All right, now with my 9s, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to still go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come back up here, put my X. That stands for multiplication. And then I'm going to put my 9s. This 9 is a very interesting number. Put my equal sign here. Now, this is a very weird thing, okay? It's only for the 9s, okay? You have to look at other patterns and numbers, but what I'm going to tell you right now is only in the 9s. Watch this. I'm going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? And I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 9 is 36. 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 9 is 54. 7 times 9 is 63. 8 times 9 is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. It only works with the 9. It don't work with all numbers. It works with the 9s right here. All right. Now, what I'm doing now is I have to put here in the middle, okay, your common multiples. Common multiples, yes, because we just said in our little phrase or song, factor times a factor equals a multiple or product. Okay, so we want what are the common answers? What are the common products? The product is the answer to a multiplication fact. So let's look and see here. Is there a 6 over here? No. Is there a 12 over here? No. Is there an 18 over here? Yes. That's a common multiple. Is there a 24 over here? No. Is there a 30 over here? No. Is there a 36 over here? Yes. 18 and 36 are common multiples. Is there a 42 over here? No. Is there a 48 over here? No. Is there a 54 over here? Yes. So now my next step is, what are our common multiples? What are our common answers between the 6 and the 9? We circle the 18, we circle the 36, and we circle the 54. These are your common multiples, okay? Out of these 3 numbers, I just want to know which one is the least common multiple. Out of those 3, which one is the least common multiple? Okay? And if you said 18, guess what, folks? You are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Okay? So now that you have that in the middle right there, guess what, folks? Guess what? My new denominator. Okay? And what I like is this right here. I say LCM. Okay, it's the same thing as your least common denominator. Okay, your least common multiple is your least common denominator. So this is what we're going to do right here. So this is now, our new denominator is going to be 18 and 18. Let me stop right there real quick. Questions or comments? Questions or comments? What I use, my big M is a graphic organizer. My big M is a graphic organizer. Over here, I did my pick and choose chart of my multiplication facts for 6. Over on this side, I did my multiplication facts for my 9. And in the middle, I looked at the answers. Which is called a product or a multiple. I saw that both of them had an 18, check. Both of them had a 36, check. Both of them had a 54, check. Now, next question is, which one is the least common number? And that was 18. So now my least common multiple now becomes my least common denominator. Woo, this is a lot of work. But guess what? We're almost there. Lastly, we want to turn into a equal fraction. So now the number here is 9 times what gives us 18? Your answer is right here. 9 times 2 is 18. So I'm going to multiply this times 2. Now, whatever you do to the bottom, you multiply times 2 at the bottom, you have to do at the top. Times 2. Okay? I also say whatever you do to your numerator, you have to do to your denominator. Whatever you do to your denominator, you have to do to your numerator when it comes to this right here. So now you just multiply across. 1 times 2 is 2. How you know that? It's right here. Oh, no, it's not my fault. 1 times 2 is 2. If you need to do an I pick and choose chart, you could. All right, same thing up here. This is a totally separate from this up here. Now we got 6 times what is 18? 6 times 3. Whatever you do to your bottom number, you have to do to your top number. 1 times 3 is going to be 3/18. Before I solve it, questions or concerns? Questions? We can choose charts for our 6s, and this time for our 4s. Notice what I'm doing. You stop at 9. Then you put your X in the middle. And this time we'll do our 6s again. This should be easy for you this time, or you can use your other chart. 6. 12. 18. 24. 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. Okay, I didn't count this time. You could have, but I showed you the 6s already. All right, and once again, we're looking for a answer. Looking at the answers here, because it's going to be a multiple or a product. So now I got my 4s. And what I call this my pick and choose chart. I'm looking at our answers right here. So let's take a look at the answers. Is there a 6 over here? No. Is there a 12 over here? Yes. Oh, I forgot my M. On this side of the M, you have this set of pick and choose charts. This is nothing but a graphic organizer. Over here, you have your other set of pick and choose charts. And right here in the middle, okay? And one of my goals is to find my least common multiple. Is there 18 over here? No. Is there a 24 over here? Yep. Is there a 30 over here? No. Is there a 36 over here? Yes. Is there a 42? No. Is there a 48? No. Is there a 54? No. So what are the common multiples? 24, 36, and 12. Okay? Out of the 12, the 24, and the 36, which one is the smallest? Obviously, it's going to be the what? The 12. Questions or concerns? I'm dragging my feet tonight. And it's going to be a 12 here and a 12 here. Okay? Because my least common multiple is also my least common denominator. My least common multiple is my least common denominator. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start at the top this time. 6 times what is 12? We got it right here. 6 times 2. Whatever you do to the bottom, which is my denominator, you do to the top, which is my numerator. So that's times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times what is 12? 4 times 3 is 12. Times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. What we have going on here, we have unlike denominators. When we have unlike denominators, guess what we need to do? We have to find our least common multiple. And that is when we make our what? Our big M. So now I need to do my 12s. Okay, and my 3s. If you're taking notes, write this down with me. And I'm doing my equal sign here. Now, how do you do your 12? I can't do my 12. No, relax. This time you're going to hold up 4 fingers. It's the weirdest thing. I like counting with my fingers still. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're counting the notches in your fingers. Okay? So that's going to give us 1 times 1 was going to give us 12. The next thing we're going to have here is going to be, what comes after 12? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. I'm going to do the rest for us real quick. 72. Oops, I don't forget 12 times 7, y'all. So I always go back. If I forget what 12 times 7 is, I can go here. What comes after 72? 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. I'm not comfortable with that, so I'm going to go here. 7 times 2 is 14. Carry my 1, 7, 8. So you can either do it this way or you can count with your fingers. You have choices. 12 times 8. 16, carry 1, 8. That's 96. And 12 times 9. 108. There are many ways to solve your answers. Cool. Let me finish this up real quick. And what we're doing, I'm going to take the shortcut this time. 1 times 3, 2 times 3, 3 times 3, 4 times 3, 5 times 3. I'm going to stop right there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay? It's a little squeeze right here, but this is still my M. What is the common multiple they have? You just saw right there, it's 12. The first number that you get to will always be the least one. So in this case, 12 is the common multiple, and my LCM, least common multiple, is my least common denominator as well too. So watch this. This is something weird about to happen. Watch this. I'm excited about this. My common denominator is going to be 12. 2 times what gives us 12? 1 times 1, what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. 4 times 1 is 4. And right here we got 3 times what is 12? 3 times 4. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. 1 times 4 is 4.